All right, Doe Boy. Welcome
What's
to
good?
VladTV.
For sure.
Yeah, man. I see you doing your thing out there. The videos, the numbers are growing. I'm seeing like the fan base starting to build.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shit going crazy right now.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate that, bro.
So you grew up in Cleveland.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in Cleveland? I mean, we don't hear a lot about a lot of artists coming out of Cleveland outside of like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm here for. See, growing up in Cleveland, like, people don't really understand, but that shit real out there. Like, every day something happening, like, niggas dying every day. Like, shit really serious in my city, though, and people don't really understand that. But that's what I'm here for, you feel me? I'm gonna be the voice of that.
Well, yeah. I mean, when I've interviewed Bone Thugs, they told me some crazy ass stories about
Yeah,
how
but-
they're getting
but see-
shootouts with people across the street from where they lived.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah, but you feel me? Like, it's 2017, like, shit got way more serious than it was before. You feel me? It been like that, but this shit serious right now. You feel me?
So you're saying it got worse over the years.
Hell yeah.
Why is that? Like, what do you think made it go from bad to worse?
These young niggas not out here playing. These young niggas not playing. Niggas is playing for keeps. Niggas dropping every day. Somebody getting popped right now as I speak.
I mean, growing up in that environment, what do you think was the worst thing that you went through yourself?
Ain't nothing I ain't seen. Nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. And I'm gonna let that be said at that. We gonna leave that at that.
So you've had your friends killed?
Yes.
Did you actually see it? Did you actually see?
I done seen
you
death,
know-
yes. I done seen everything. I just said nothing. Ain't nothing I ain't seen. I seen it all.
What made you go from that environment to actually want to pursue music then?
I've been wanting to pursue music since I was a kid. Cause I always knew like this is what I wanted to do. You feel me? Like I ain't got no other way out. What else was I gonna do? I ain't about to get no job. I ain't about to do nothing like that. It's either I'm gonna rap or I'm gonna be in the streets. And I'm gonna die or go to jail. You feel me? So I ain't got no choice but to rap. This all I got. If I don't do this, then I ain't got nothing else to do. You feel me?
Okay. So like, at what point did you actually start writing down raps and like laying shit down?
I probably been writing rap since I was like 8, 9. Like I've been wanted to rap. I always wanted to be a rapper. I ain't start taking it serious though, like really start recording songs and getting in the studio and shit till I was like 14, 13, 14, around then.
Okay, I mean, that's still pretty young though. And actually going to the studio at 13, 14.
For sure.
So at 13, 14, I mean, you were still, it's not like you were really known back then. You're still just kind of putting shit together. Like, what went from you being a kid doing hip hop to, okay, like this might actually be serious?
I say it started getting serious when I was like 16. When I actually dropped my first mixtape, that's when I say shit started getting serious. I started working with niggas like Lex Luger and Southside and them. Like that's when I started knowing shit was serious.
Okay, you talk about the Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, the Boys in no, even before that. My first tape was since 1994. But Boys in the Hood, that's when I started taking off. But shit started getting serious when I dropped since 1994. Yeah, that's when I was 16.
Okay, so the 1994 mixtape, was Lex Luger working with you back then?
Yes.
Okay, so how did you end up hooking up with Lex Luger?
I linked up with Lex Luger through Southside.
Okay, how'd you hook up with Southside?
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
And then you started fucking with Lex Luger kind of at his height,
Yeah.
in a way.
Lex, that's my
Yeah.
bro. Like, when we dropped Boys in the Hood, that was around the time when Lex had the BMF with Rick Ross and the Hard in the Paint with Flocka, the Hustle
Right.
Hard with Ace Hood. Like, Lex had them records going at the time, and I dropped my shit right in the midst of all that. So you feel me? Shit got to taking off so crazy. I was like 17 then.
Yeah, man. And I remember like at one point Lex Luger just had that sound.
Yeah,
like
hell
when
yeah.
you
Lex
thought
still,
of
Lex still got that sound though. Like me and Lex still going crazy right now. Lex still got that sound. Niggas just, you feel me, over the years, you feel me, new producers come out and they catch their wave. But you never gonna forget the fact that Lex Luger is a legend, period. Lex one of the greats.
No, I mean Ham was probably one
Yeah,
of my
that too.
favorite. I mean,
Lex
like
is a
that was
legend.
my favorite song off that whole Jay-Z Kanye album.
Yeah, for
Ham
sure.
was like, I mean the Paris record was dope too, but I think like in terms of like the shit that really gets me hype was that Ham record. You said you got baby money, like that shit was, that beat, with the drums was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
What is it about you and Lex Luger that kind of creates that type of energy?
See, because like every artist got that main producer that they just vibe with like that. Like every artist got that producer where they gonna make their best records on, period. I feel like Lex is that producer for me. Like when me and Lex come together, it's just always a hit. Like it's always a banger. Like everybody, don't be like, I swear to God, like on my last mixtape, I just dropped the Streets Need Me mixtape. The intro, Lex produced the intro. And 956 Nights, that song right really going the craziest for real right now. But you know what that come? It come from me and Lex. And that's the only song Lex did on that tape. But that song going the craziest because me and Lex just got that. When I get on them Lex beats, it's crazy. But me and Lex got hella records in the cut. We just got plans for what we doing. So that's the only reason why. That's the only song Lex produced on that tape.
I feel you. I mean, you also worked with Young Chop.
Yeah, Chop my nigga too. I fuck with Chop. Chop got that sound too.
Yep, I agree. So how did the whole Freebandz Future thing come together?
I started fucking with Future back in like 2011. Like when he was in the middle of blowing up, like I caught him at the right time. Like it was right after he dropped the True Story mixtape. When I caught his attention, he was really focused on himself at the time. So I stayed in my lane and I kept doing me at the same time. I started building my buzz, but mind you, I already got this man's attention. So as I keep building my buzz, that's when he finally like, oh shit, because he's seeing the shit. That's when he like, oh shit, I'm really about to sign him now. I'm really about to put this stamp on him. You feel me? And that it just went off from there.
Okay, and you signed to Freebandz when?
I actually signed my contract. When I signed to Freebandz, it was like in April 2013. When he stamped me as Freebandz, it was like the end of 2012. But I ain't signed no paperwork until like April of the next year.
So this was like 4 years ago.
Down there.
Okay. So what was different once you actually signed to Freebandz as opposed to just grinding independently?
See, like, Future had you on that platform, like, everything different. Like, when I was just grinding by myself, it was harder to get in touch with niggas and harder to do shit. Like, just when you got Future behind you, I could pretty much do what the fuck I want to do. You feel me? I'm on the road with him. I'm watching shit. Like, you feel me? I'm around everything. Like, I'm learning the game. I'm gaining plugs. You feel me?